There at a sold-out crowd that's been whipped into a frenzy. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you can see right there that these two teams have split the first two games of the series. So essentially, that makes this a 3-game series. And that means that winning this game is huge.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Chicago Cubs.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting San Francisco Giants, as manager Bruce Bochy sets his guys up like this. Get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Angel Pagan will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading out for San Francisco. Angel Pagan.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one.
All right, now these guys come into Game 3 with a pretty big task ahead. They squandered that home field advantage. So now they have to get at least one of these next two games on the road to try to get it back to their place for a possible Game 5. Or You know, of course, they could win games 3 and 4 right here, but I think that's going to be awfully difficult.
Here it comes. And this ball's chopped fouled at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes another 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
And now a pitch on the way. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the dropped third strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. And that was the circle changeup to record the out that time, and he'll need that moving forward as we'll give you a look at the rest of his scouting report right there. Nori Aoki will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ballgame.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
Here's the first offering. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
Ready now on 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here comes the 1-2. Swinging a liner back through the box. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
And you can tell that out there on the mound, he's definitely thinking about back-to-back strikeouts here to start off this ball game. He gets it to 2 strikes on the number 2 hitter, but then he can't come up with that put-away pitch, and he winds up serving up a one-out single.
Buster Posey will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. He's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Now here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Now 2-0 home. Runner goes for second, and this will be fouled away. Here it comes, 2-1. He's running again, and this one's tapped foul at home plate. Two-two pitch on the way. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack, no score. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. They'll match up against the guy they call the Freak, two-time National League Cy Young Award winner, the right-hander Tim Lincecum. And there you see a look now at the Giants' defensive alignment behind him. Tommy LaStella will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
And you know, I think these guys come into this game 3 feeling pretty darn good about where things stand. You know the old saying, you're going to take a split on the road if you can get it. So like we like to say, they've got that home field advantage now. And they've been a pretty good team here all season long. So the opportunity is definitely there.
Down low again, it's 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. And easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Full count pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Yeah, and you know what? He might not have a blazing fastball, the one that he had a few years ago, but when he puts it in a good spot, he still has plenty on it to get the job done. And that was a perfect pitch right there.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Lincecum ready, the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1. Fouled back. The 2-2 from Lincecum. Hit hard but fouled as that finds the stands over the Cub dugout. The 2-2 one more time. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Well, he's going to get his strikeout, no question about that, but this is 2 straight here to start things off. Wonder if this is a sign of things to come.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to need a big pitching performance. And this has been a very strong first inning to this point.
The pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We played an inning. No score. Brandon Belt will start the inning for San Francisco with Hunter Pence to follow on deck.
Number 9, Brandon Belt.
Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And the pitch. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now here's the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Ball 2.
2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
Three and 2, here it is. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
We'll get a good look at the grip on this last circle change. You can see that your fingers actually make kind of an OK symbol on the side of the baseball, and that gives it that nice fading movement it has at the end.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. As he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Here it comes. 0-1 pitch is sent on the ground now to Castro out at short. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Casey McGee will stand in here looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. First pitch on the way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run here for Casey McGee. His first homer here in the series as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead. And as the folks here at Wrigleyville are prone to do, that home run ball will make its way right back onto left field. So there. Joaquin Arias will stand in here looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second.
Joaquin Arias.
First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Oh, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
The next pitch. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. One on the way. And the good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Here comes a 1-2. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And the catch made there by Coughlin to retire the side. Giants off to a good start. Bye-bye, baby. It's a solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 1-0 San Francisco. Jorge Soler will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Right fielder, Jorge Soler.
First pitch coming. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Here's Lincecum now on 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Come on.
1-1 pitch on the way. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. McGee will look this one in, and that's your first out.
Well, this is just never an easy play no matter who ends up making the catch. You're going to see the pitcher get out of the way and then try to direct traffic. And I'll tell you, I've seen more third basemen trip over a pitcher's mound than I can count. So that's a pretty good job of just staying on his feet and making the play.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Here's that unique delivery by Lincecum as seen in show motion. You can see how he arches that back and really drops that right arm straight down behind his leg. That helps him make his pitches much more difficult to pick up.
Here's Starlin Castro as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's the pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. The 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now Lincecum's 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And, oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Cubs are down in order. They're down 1-0. Brandon Crawford is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
First pitch coming. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. 1-0 on the way. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
One home now to Crawford. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. One away here to begin the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 55, Tim Lincecum.
Tim Lincecum steps in now. Here's the first offering. Ball one.
Line up. Let's practice love with your eyes open.
Here comes the 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
And he's showing some real life with that fastball. That's a great spot on a 1-0 pitch.
The 1-1. 1-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. The pitch. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after it.
Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Now another 2-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, yeah, but even though that's just going to go in the books as a strikeout, it was pretty expensive in terms of pitches. And when you think pitcher on pitcher, that's what you'd like your guy to go up there and do. At least give someone a battle.
Angel Pagan will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. First pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, he wasn't showing bunt there, but even with 2 outs, you can't let your guard down defensively.
And now a pitch on the way. Fouled back. Pitch on the way. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Giants down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Javier Baez will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
First offering on the way. Here's Lincecum back to work now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff hitter, 0-1. Here's the pitch. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, You appreciate a call like that once in a while.
The 1-1 from Lincecum. 1-2.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
Now the 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
And that changeup's not really with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
In now, Chris Coughlin. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Line hard, but foul. Here's the 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-2 with 1 away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Here's the 2-2 offering. And this will be fouled away. Here he comes on 2-2. Here's one hit hard to the right side and caught out there at second as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Strikeout and a soft liner here. He's had no problems with this inning so far at all.
Travis Wood will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch now from Lincecum. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
Now here it comes. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. The 0-2 coming now from Lincecum. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here comes a 2-2. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a very good inning there for Tim Lincecum. Still working on a 1-0 lead. Nori Aoki will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 23, Nori Aoki.
Now here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And a bouncing ball, foul. The pitch. changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Here's the 1-2. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. One away now. Here's the catcher, Buster Posey. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. One out, nobody on. Here it comes. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and there are two down. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys have shown a decent fastball. Each has touched 93 so far on the gun. Brandon Belt will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. The 1-0 home. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Two 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
Now the 3-0 offering. That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Here he comes, 3-1. And Belt will lay off ball 4 as he's able to reach on the base on balls.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. He's set, now the pitch. This is foul right side. He's ready, now the pitch. Ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
The 2-2 coming. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Fouled straight back. Here's another 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One left for San Francisco, but they lead it 1-0. Tommy LaStella will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
First pitch now from Lincecum. And it looks like that'll put him into the hit column here, as this is into left field, a base hit.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Dexter Fowler will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A runner at first with no outs here. The 1-1 from Lincecum. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. A 2-1 offering. Grounded, foul. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Lincecum ready. The 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. The 0-2 coming now from Lincecum. And this is a called strike three on the corner, but that's where Earl Hendricks likes it, and there are two away.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Jorge Soler will dig in. He popped out his first time. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. From the stretch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Hence has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Casey McGee will start it out when we return. It's the Giants 1 and the Cubs nothing. And there indeed is Casey McGee. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Casey McGee.
Now here's the first pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Oh, he rips this one to first. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away.
You know, I'm not sure if he was trying to go the other way or whether he was just way late on this fastball. But he winds up making pretty good contact. Unfortunately, he just shoots it right at the first baseman.
Into the box now, Joaquin Arias. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. One run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Up top, it's 2-0. Two-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
Here comes the 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. Step on the bag for one.
You know, that's one that you just don't see that often. Safe at second base, but out at first. Just shows you the speed he has at first base that he was able to beat the throw into second.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Standing in now, Tim Lincecum. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one.
1-0.
The 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
The 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Still a base open here, so you don't have to come in with one if you don't want to.
Here he comes on 3-1. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Giants leave one. They lead it 1-0. Miguel Montero will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Now the first pitch.
Here we go.
Chopper, foul. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed that time by Montero. No balls and 2 strikes now.
And that's Lincecum's 1-2 punch right there. The hard fastball followed by that changeup that guys just can't hold back on.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Now Lincecum's 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
2 straight strikeouts here to start out the inning, but that's 8 for him now in the ball game. These guys have really had a hard time figuring them out.
Here's Javier Baez. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Here's Lincecum now on 1-0. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here it comes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Angel Pagan will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Center fielder number 16. Angel.
First pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. La Stella is under it to put it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off the 6th.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Nori Aoki will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. First pitch coming. This is headed toward the hole and through the hole. A 1-out single.
And this guy's had his way with him so far. So maybe this is the way to change things up. Maybe go into attack mode up there. Kind of get the sense that they've been a little too passive. So this is a nice first pitch single.
Buster Posey will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Too low, 1-0. Now the 1-0. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
Runner at first here, one man out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
The 3-1 is on the way. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
The first baseman, number 9.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
Stop him right here.
1-0 on the way. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Trouble spot here, the 2-0. Here's a swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 2-1.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack, 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
Not me. Maybe once or twice.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
These guys really haven't had all that many great chances offensively. So, you know, they'd hate to see this threat go by the boards. Not a good time for a strikeout at all.
Hunter Pence will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. First pitch to him. He drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
I don't think he's going to want to throw that pitch in that same location again ever in his life to this guy.
He waits. Now the pitch. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Hunter Pence, a 3-run shot. His first homer so far in the series, and the Giants have opened up their lead and now 4-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and that's going to do it now for Travis Wood. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Blake Parker is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 50, Blake Parker.
Casey McGee will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. Flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First offering on the way. And that's in there for strike one. The pitch. And that misses 1-1. Now the 1-1. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the sixth is straight ahead. It's now 4-0 San Francisco. Chris Coughlin stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Here we go.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Here it comes. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Jonathan Herrera will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Good fastball there from Lincecum as he's really popping the glove now. It's strike one.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Come on.
Now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Right back, same pitch, also knee-high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
The 1-2. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
And a lot of times you might say, you know, 4-run lead, we'll make that up. But I tell you, the way he's throwing the ball right now, they might be fortunate just to get 1 run off it.
Tommy La Stella will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Here's the first offering. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
2 out, nobody on. The 2-0 from Lincecum. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Lincecum's next pitch will be number 75 for the afternoon. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
The 3-1 coming from Lincecum. This ball will be chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. On to the 7th now in Game 3. San Francisco leads this one 4-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Neil Ramirez is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Joaquin Arias will stand in. Base on balls his last time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he'll reach to start the inning as this ball gets through him, a base hit.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Comes set, now the pitch. Ball line foul as that'll get over the Cubs dugout. He's set, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a liner toward right center. And maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit.
And the rich keep getting richer. 2 straight hits to start the inning, and now they can really look to salt this one away.
Tim Lincecum will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. Now the first pitch. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. None out, runners at first and second. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
The 1-1 home. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
When you're already losing, the one thing you can't do is give away more runs. I mean, you're already in the hole. The last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what's happening right here. Things are going from bad to worse now.
Your attention, please.
And we'll have a new pitcher come on now as the veteran cut fastball specialist Mike Adams gets the assignment. Angel Pagan will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
All right, go.
And here's the first pitch. On the ground for Castro. This could be 2. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Yeah, really no shot at 2 on a high chopper like that one. They do wind up getting the force at second, but that runner from third is able to just waltz in and score.
Nori Aoki will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time.
Come on, Toad.
Here's the first offering. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. The 1-0 pitch now. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
He's gonna go.
Here comes the 1-1.
Swing better.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Strike you out.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Come on, Cody.
Here's the 2-2 home. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. Coughlin there to grab it as that becomes out number 2.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Buster Posey will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Now here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Oh, that's wrong. That's so wrong. Come on now.
Here's a 1-0.
All right.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
The 2-0 on the way. In there, 2-1.
And you wonder if maybe he was taken there because he thought his runner was going to be moving from first.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And I'll tell you, this is an inning that you really don't want to continue any further. So this next pitch really needs to be a strike.
3-1 on the way. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
And when he's missing, he's not missing by much. That one might have been just a hair low, but as a hitter on 3-1, you have the luxury of making a pitcher bring something up.
Brandon Belt will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Now the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
He's set, now the pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 Cub error, and 2 men left on base. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. Giants out in front. Nothing. Dexter Fowler will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And Lincecum able to jump ahead with the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. The throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
A rare mistake pitch there. That's just their second hit of the ball game, but this will go for a double.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First pitch now from Lincecum. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Lincecum ready, the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And I think they'd stay out there again, maybe for the rest of the at-bat.
Ready now on 1-1. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Here comes the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, in that situation, you'd love to be able to get that guy up to third base with just 1 out. But this is a swing and miss type of pitcher on the mound, so you knew he'd be going for the strikeout, and he winds up getting it.
Jorge Soler will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
From the stretch. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it, but you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Lincecum readies another 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Now this is exactly how you go about shutting down a leadoff double. He turned right around, struck out the next two guys. So now they're going to need a little two-out magic if they're going to dent that scoreboard.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
And that pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Montero waits. Now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. The 0-2 coming now from Lincecum. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Pause, now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
The 2-2 from Lincecum. And Lincecum can't find the target on that one as he runs the count full now at 3-2.
You can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0-2, and now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
Now the payoff pitch home. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no shot for Pence. This is going to land foul. The next 3-2. There's a line drive. Caught at first by Bell. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Jason Mott will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Hunter Pence will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ballgame. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And now pitch on the way. Now the 0-1 is swung on and hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Casey McGee will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. First pitch on the way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. You just fire that thing in there.
One pitch now to McGee. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. the 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
The 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Well, they always end the 7th inning stretch here at Wrigley with "let's get some runs." But they're going to need plenty of runs in this one, as our line scorer shows us that the Cubs indeed trail by a bunch here on this sun-baked afternoon. Joaquin Arias will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And here's Soler to make the grab, and that will end the inning. We'll see the exciting young shortstop Starlin Castro lead things off when we return. It's the Giants 6 and the Cubs nothing. And there is the aforementioned Mr. Castro. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch coming. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
And Castro's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Javier Baez will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
The 1-0 pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Now, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Now the 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
You can do it.
2-2 pitch on the way. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. Just gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late goings. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Chris Coughlin will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
That's something hard right here.
First pitch to him. As he takes it for a ball.
It doesn't take a trained eye to tell you. He's starting to wear down a bit out there on the mound.
First and second here with nobody out. The next pitch. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
Norman, you got it, baby!
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
3-0 is on the way. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. You can see he's over the 100-pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Ryan Sweeney will get a chance to really deliver off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out. Opposite field to left, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will come across as well, so they're on the board at least. It's 6-2 now.
I think he was looking for a fastball there. I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Sergio Romo will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Joe Panic into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 12, Joe Panic.
Tommy La Stella stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
First offering on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Comes set, now the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
He's ready now, the pitch. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Still now on 1 and 2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Big pitch here, 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
And we're going to check out that sequence right here on Show Track. The first 3 pitches all going to be down in the strike zone. So you've got the guy thinking he's going to see something else down around the knees. But that's when they change things up and change the eye level of the hitter, and they get that last pitch by him right at the letters.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
He waits, now the pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set, now the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1 and 2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
One-two pitch coming to Fowler. inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Please win, Cubs.
2-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, and that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Boy, talk about coming to the rescue. That's 2 batters now and 2 strikeouts since coming in. He's not away from getting a big-time high five in that dugout.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Go, please win. Cubs.
Here's the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. And that's in there, 2-1. Here he comes on 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Yeah, he was trying to do something dramatic right there, but when you think about it, at this point in the ball game, all you need is base runners.
That's the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the 9th now in Game 3. It's the Giants 6 and the Cubs 2. Pedro Strop come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Brandon Crawford will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
San Francisco. Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
One home now to Crawford. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready on 2-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, you don't always need to have amazing movement to make a slider successful. This is a case in point. We've seen sliders with 10, 11, 12 inches of break. This one only moves about 8, but that's more than enough to get the job done.
Here's Joe Panic. Now a ball lined towards center field. And a nice heads up and duck and cover by the second base ump as that one gets down for a 1-out single.
But today's players talk about barreling up the baseball, and you cannot barrel it up a whole lot better than that. If you're pitching right there, that's a chuck and duck ball. You better get out of the way.
In is the center fielder, Angel Pagan, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Runner at first here, one man out. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here comes a 1-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Here's the full count offering. That's swung on and lifted down the left field line. Coughlin is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Here's Nori Aoki, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Off the plate again. 2-0 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Here comes the 2-0. 2-0 is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now.
And you know, with that fella waiting on deck, if you believe in protection in the batting order, this guy is going to get something to hit right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Buster Posey will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially for a guy in this part of the lineup.
Comes set, now the pitch. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that one's out of here. What another nickel in the merry-go-round. This one is getting ugly. A 3-run home run off the bat of Buster Posey. His first homer here in the series, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
The first baseman, number 9.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
3 runs already home here. Now the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
And now, as a reliever, you've got to go out and give 100% and focus on the task at hand. And you can't let the emotion enter the equation, or it'll mess up your concentration and things will get even worse.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. The 2-1 home. A 2-seamer there, as this is fouled off to the left side. Here comes a 2-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one, as it's chopped foul. The 2-2 one more time. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Edwin Jackson will come on now in a mop-up role, as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
2 out with the man at first. One 0 on the way. He got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. Montero is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's the Giants 9 and the Cubs 2. Jorge Soler will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Here's the first offering. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. This man out for a second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
All right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Now here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
1-1 pitch on the way. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. And that means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him as he gets the strikeout.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Ball one.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
One on the way. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here he comes on 2-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
The shortstop.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Here's Starlin Castro, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
2 out, nobody on. The pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
The 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
Just too over-aggressive right now. They've got to dial this back a bit.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And I think this is a good decision here to let the setup guys stay on to finish this one off. He goes out to pick up the rare save with an excellent effort.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was really overpowering guys out there. Look at the line score. He winds up with 11 strikeouts, and he definitely was a deciding factor.